Clashes outside the zone. Opposing protesters have clashed just outside the Glonksville exclusion zone, currently a few months into construction with the first phase almost completed. One side says this is the wrong approach and we should be thinking integration over segregation. The other side says segregation isn't enough and that we should just exterminate them or at least ship them overseas to some third world country. We go live to the scene where my colleague reports.
Thank you, colleague. Well, I'm here in downtown Glonton, a town that sits just 5 miles outside of the Glonksville exclusion zone that is, of course, currently under construction. Earlier, we saw two sides opposing the zone. One side saying it's a disgrace and arguing we should integrate and learn to get on with the book-reading freaks, and the other side with the quite reasonable counter-argument that some form of either mass genocide or deportation to a third-world country is the way forward. And let me tell you, it certainly got heated a little earlier just outside the perimeter of the actual construction area of the zone. But authorities managed to push the opposing crowds further back to the nearby town of Glonton, where things got heated once again, and I'm afraid to say there have been multiple injuries, with one man allegedly being given a severe wedgie by a kangaroo.
Goddamn kangaroos. I blame the Democrats. Anywho, a little earlier on today, we also spoke to a local overweight man with a questionable haircut and asked for his take on things.
Yeah, well, I think we should integrate, I wouldn't mind mingling with some of them glonkified ladies. Have you seen any of them ladies? I mean, yeah, they're pretty hairy, but hoo la la.
Wise words or just a fat pervert? You decide, I guess. Next up, it's the sports.
Thank you, colleague. So, sports. That's what you all want to hear about, huh? Well, I can tell you some things about the sports. Interesting fact, actually. Did you know that Shaquille O'Neal once camped out in the woods and ate a moose placenta for dinner? Pretty wild, right? Like, can you imagine how much moose placenta it would take to satiate such a specimen of a man,
I was kind of expecting to hear about last-minute game-winning slam dunks, but whatever, I guess. Now let's see what's happening with the weather.
Thank you, colleague. Well, I've heard through a reliable source, a friend of mine who has a very expensive crystal ball, in fact, that a lot of wet stuff is going to be falling from the heavens. And believe me, this is not a good sign. These are clear signs we are living in the last days, people. So, wear your Macintosh.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh, ha 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 ha. Jack. Oh, good Lord. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, fucking shit. Mary, do you ever miss? Well, I guess that's all for now, folks. From all of us here at Glonky News. Stay safe out there, folks, and we'll catch you after the end times have ended.